Hi, everybody. This is Rick and Crystal of the Rick and Crystal Show. It's great to see you again. We haven't put up a new video in a long time. As you can see, Crystal's back.
Hi, everybody.
Okay.
Hi.
Yep. We've got a lot to talk to you about. You want me to start off, Crystal?
Yeah, why don't you go ahead and start off and
Okay.
kind of see.
Okay. It's Tuesday, March 9th, and I don't know about you guys, but out here in the cold Midwest, it has been warming up. I think it was like
Yes.
66 degrees today. It's fantastic, It just makes you look forward to spring, to get outside.
Oh, tomorrow it's supposed to be 69.
69.
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Pretty soon it'll be 80 degrees and
Yes.
90 degrees.
Yes.
Well, we want to tell everybody, we went to a new church Sunday. It's called Riverside Baptist, and we enjoyed it, and we enjoyed the sermon and just the whole vibe and everything. And we had lunch there at the church with the pastor and his wife and some other people and the kids, and they got something Crystal likes, a homeless outreach, and she's going to participate in that. And we're really excited about it, because we made no bones about it. We like to have fun, and we're weird people, and we got a lot of baggage and a lot of history that we're going to unpack down the road. But
We have a lot of work that we need to do on ourselves.
yeah, and the church is a great place. We went to a great church for a couple of years, and then we were looking for something else, just ready for a break, and I think we found our new church home. I grew up a Baptist, and by that I mean I went to church with my grandma and stuff, and I went to a Baptist church a few times, but my parents never went to church and all that stuff, and I wasn't much of a Christian in the 80s, so it's great. It's like the last I don't know, the last 6 years, 7 years of our life, we've really got into our faith,
Yes.
and of course we've stumbled, fell into the ditch, and we took other routes and all this stuff, but we've never forgotten our faith and our beliefs, So anyway, and we're going to have fun talking about that. Okay, we hit off the warm weather. Well, we can talk about that. Crystal got some new clothes. She went shopping and got some new clothes. Would like to hear about that.
Well, my favorite store, I love that store, Ross's.
Ross's. And where is
yeah.
that? Where is that?
At the mall at Forsyth.
That's at the mall. Okay, this is the this is the music interlude. When I hit this magic button on the mixer for like 5 or 6 seconds, it's going to play some boogie music. Okay, so here we go. That's right. That's right. Okay. And she said the mall. That's right. The mall. We love the mall.
It has like 5 stores.
Anyway, go ahead, Crystal. You were talking about
But
Ross's.
this one is like I'm not even sure if I'm pronouncing it right, but it's like Bebe or BB or not really sure. But I love the brand. I like the clothes and stuff because of the way they feel and fit. So
Of course. Yeah, it's a great brand. Let's see what else we got on our list. We had some health concerns, Old man Rick's healing up with a hernia surgery. I got emphysema. I had back surgery. I got arthritis. Just one foot in the grave, just a push, and I'm off the foot. And Crystal has fibromyalgia and some other health problems and asthma, and her thyroid was out of whack. She had to go see the doctor about some muscle problems in her legs, and they're taking care of that. They're right on it. They're going to do tests, but tell everybody what you signed up for today and everything that's going to help you.
well, I went to the YMCA and I'm going to do some stuff in the water, some water aerobics for arthritis and the walking pool or the walking circle in the pool. So I'm really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that sounds like something I might need to do. I hear people out there laughing. They must be younger than me. Yeah, well, when you get into your 50s, you'll understand about water aerobics and arthritis cream and arthritis. Okay. Anyway, moving on. I wanted to talk about some frustrations I've had with an old stereo of mine. I've got a Yamaha stereo and it went out. It won't play like I had it hooked up, it wouldn't play the Blu-ray players, the inputs. I think an input went out, right? So I said, fine, this big massive stereo, I'm just going to use it for a stereo, right? And then I was upstairs in the attic going through our 500 years of kid stuff and memories, looking for some. She wanted me to look for some of her clothes. I came across this DVD player up there. It's like a Mitsubishi or one of those names, you know, and it looked old. It looked like 15 years old or 20. It looked like the first generation of DVD players, you know. And I found the remote.
Oh, it was a JVC.
JVC,
Yeah.
yeah, it's the JVC, and I found the remote, and it plays when it wants to play, you know, and it doesn't skip songs, and it takes forever, and it's like an old DVD player. It's cranky, you know. It plays what it wants to play. It plays when it wants to play. So I'm just about ready to throw it out the door. It's just frustrating. You know, I set it up in the living room. I'm like, well, when she's on the computer, I'm at the dining table doing something, reading something or whatever. You know, we're doing something in the dining room. We can listen to music, you know. And but no, it has to be the stereo, and then it has to be 2 songs out of 10 we like. And then we have to hear 5 commercials, you know. Did you know right now it's better to wash your hands? If you wash your hands and wear your mask, you will save lives. You have to hear that stuff. Even to have songs. Wash your hands, wash your hands. Wash your hands. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Okay. The other thing we're going to say was the Democrats sold the farm. The Democrats won the Senate and the House and the presidency. That's all 3 branches of, well, no, it's not all 3 branches. The Supreme Court. But you know what I mean. They get all the power, right? They talk themselves out of $2,000 checks. They talk themselves out of the $15 minimum wage. I mean, it's just they get all the power, you know. And also we noticed, you know, and Crystal and I mostly vote Republican. In the past, I have voted Democrat, I've voted Independent, and all this other stuff. So she, you know, it's usually for the person, honestly. And also it has to jive with our beliefs. And look, we know most of these jokers aren't Christian. We know that. I don't really know what's in their heart. Only God does. But they have to be pro-life, you know. I mean, it has to be at least. We don't support, you know.
That's the basic. It has to be pro-life.
But what was just incredulous is no Republicans voted for this you know, stimulus, COVID stuff. I mean, I know it's got a lot of garbage in there and a lot of stuff that shouldn't be in there, but it is what it is. But not one Republican in the House or the Senate voted for it. And that's pretty shameful, you know. I mean, it's going to pass anyway. Can't you at least be on the side of people, you know, that are hurting? Anyway, that's our political rant today. Right. We're done with our politics. Thank you very much.
So what you're telling me, Rick, is this was a video about religion and politics.
Moving on. For days now, our road's been closed. Yeah, they closed it. And today, a big semi came down from the factory. We've got a Caterpillar factory in town, and one of those low bodies, low bed, you know, I can't even remember what they're called.
Flatbed.
Low boys. The trailer's really low to the ground because it has to be the equipment's so massive. You got to get under bridges. That's why the trailers are so low. And it was a piece of equipment from Caterpillar. Well, he comes cruising on the road, and I'm like, there's a sign up there, a big barricade that says road closed. And then down the street, you can see the whole road's got barricades and people working on it. And here he comes cruising up there, and we looked out the doors like, well, that fool, why is he down here, you know? And anyway, he had to back up. Our road's been closed for days, which is weird, you know. I don't know what they're working on. Speaking of closures, I've got to get some more parts, and then I will show you on tape. I'm going to redo the bathroom pipes on our cast iron clawfoot bathtub. I'm going to put in a new drain and a new handset, I'm going to tape that. I'm going to have Chris will do that and edit it so it doesn't take 4 hours. It won't take 4 hours, but you know.
I don't care about the pipes. I'm just looking forward to the pretty part.
Yeah. You know, the handsets and the sprayer, all that. That tub was a deal. We got it for like $110, $115 at Salvation Army a couple years ago. Just a deal, you know, for cast iron clawfoot tub. I'm looking forward to doing a ton of stuff this year. You know, with Crystal and working on my own chores around here, projects, I guess you can call them. While the Wonder Woman does her thing, you know, she's got a lot of projects to do that she has in mind, and she's going to be going to the Y a lot, doing those water aerobics and all that stuff. But I want to remodel the kitchen. I want to put up that retro wallpaper, you know, like the 60s. It's just so cool. And I'm gonna replace my outlets, my GFCI outlets in there, and we can film that. You know, I mean, it's a simple job. They're all simple jobs if you know what you're doing. Okay. All right. Okay, and I think the last thing, unless we jumped ahead, oh, I missed buying a new grill. Yeah. See, I was gonna buy this or that, right? But I've been thinking about it, and I do love grilled cheeseburgers and hot dogs
Yeah.
and steaks or chicken, what have you. I hate chicken. Crystal loves chicken.
I want to try grilled fruit, though. I really do.
Why?
Because it'd be good.
Well, it'd be good if I master the protein part. I mean, you know, and before we start putting pineapples and oranges on there, I could care less about pineapples and oranges on the grill. The last thing we want to talk about, and that's very rude of you. The last thing we want to talk about is Survivor Fever. We've been watching Survivor nonstop during the COVID while we've been staying inside. And yes, and we've been avoiding people like you. Yeah. Now, see, this is why we rarely have a studio audience, because of the uproar that we're hearing right now. But it's true. We've been watching Survivor, and we're totally enamored. Love it and hate it at the same time. And Krista wants to. She's been lucky. She wants to give them those bandanas and all that stuff. And
They are like approximately around $80-ish, $90-ish plus shipping and handling.
And
I think that's outrageous, though.
well, if you like the show, remember that we were looking at Brady Bunch stuff. We got into the Brady Bunch and still love them, but we got into them and we're looking at autographed pictures, and they were like $50, $60 framed autographed pictures. Now just think of how many starving children in Africa you could feed for $50.
There are.
Okay. Now, Crystal, unless you have anything else to say, we're going to close the show out. I know, but it's time to go. Anything else before we put the finishing touches on another masterpiece, another wonderful production from RCR. Anyway, I think we'll close out. It's been a good week so far. Today's Tuesday. It's our garbage day. Hopefully they'll pick up our garbage. They haven't yet because the road's closed. So I guess we'll see what happens, right? Maybe we'll just take our garbage out to the curb every day. But I'm just ranting. We're really looking forward to spring, and I can't wait to start filming a lot of stuff. We have a ton of stuff to do, and it's funny. We're actually seeing some of our kids now. And some of them we still haven't seen, but we're in contact with, and
Everything's going good.
yeah, everything's going good. So we love you guys, and God bless you, and hopefully you like us, you're truth seekers. You're trying to follow the path to God, and trying to do what's right in this evil world. So we love you, and thanks a lot. This is Rick and Crystal of the Rick and Crystal.